Sir, people, we back. Like we never left. City outside. PitMonster back in the building. I got a new webcam. I gotta stop looking in the fucking computer when I talk. I gotta look in the fucking camera. I got to keep looking at the fucking computer because I got a new webcam. Shit is crazy because I got a fucking camera on top of the computer. I'm used to looking at that shit to talk to y'all. But I'm getting better, getting better. You know what I'm saying? Getting better. Let's see what I got for y'all around. Let's see what I got for y'all. All right. I think my phone at. Yo, this nigga Dr. Dre caught like a brain aneurysm or something. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. But I know one thing I've been learning: you are what you eat. So you got a brain aneurysm or something you ate, or you've been eating for long periods of time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me try to listen to this, man. This shit good.
Cases can make you pick up or adopt if and so much as an eye, the cellular memory phenomenon become.
Shit good, y'all. Shit good. Listen up.
Ought to be promiscuous. No, this was inbred in us for hundreds of years. Furthermore, you have what you call cellular memory phenomenon, CMP. This stipulates that 1 in every 3 people that receive an organ adopt the personality or character traits or something reminiscent to that of the previous owner of the organ, whether it be an eye, it doesn't matter what it is. 1 in 3 people who receive an organ become or they adopt to the personality or some kind of character trait of the previous owner of that organ. Now, we can say that's true, and it's called CMP, cellular memory phenomenon. It's not a pseudoscience, it's an actuality. It's documented. If and so much as an eye, 1 in every 3 cases can make you pick up or adopt personality or character traits of the previous owner. What might the slave master's sperm mean to this equation when black women have been raped and massively sexually abused and assaulted by the white man, not for 1 year, not for 10, not for 100, not for 2, 3, but 400 years extended. 400 years of perpetual rape by someone who hates black people. Well, if the organ can make you adopt personality or character traits of the previous owner, imagine what the sperm does, not for 1, but for 400 years perpetual. You'll wind up with black people who look black, but in essence have white mannerisms, mentalities. So you'll see people who appear to be black killing each other, but it's the white man in them, the slave master in them, that's perpetuating the killing. It's something inside them that hates themselves when they see them on sight because it's not them, it's something other than themselves. So that brings a whole new meaning to genocide.
Oh, you know what really fascinates me about you, brother, is when I see you, man, your swagger, your style, your flavor makes me think this brother could have did anything. He could have been anything. Why do you want to save our people? Why not just go be a selfish hustler and get your money?
Well, because I was a selfish hustler in my beginnings. And the road is not good. I wound up in prison too many times.
I'm not talking about legally this time.
Nah, I totally get it. I totally get it.
You know what I mean? You could have regulated.
Well, the way I see it, right, I can get a job legally and sell cigarettes over the counter, but I still think it's immoral because it's poison. You feel me? And the white man would give you the right to poison so long as he has a patent on it. You feel what I'm saying? So I see many things as crimes even when it's legal. So for me, it's the fact that a book saved my life, or several books for that matter. And it was my wife, Aminette, my first wife, that gave me those books, that motivated me when she believed in me. She said, man, I'm going to work 2 jobs. I'm going to give you one of these checks, and you're going to stay in this house. You're going to read, and you're going to save the both of us, but you're going to stop selling that poison to people. And my wife got me conscious. So the books did more for me than the human beings that was walking by. What I found in the books, to my own vices, intellectually, I was able to contemplate on my own. I was able to introspect, and in turn, it transitioned into meditation. Me being able to read, I was able to question myself without fear or insecurity of somebody looking at me like I was foolish. You know, when you read, you actually get a chance to hear yourself think at one point or the other if you do it quite frequently. And what I've learned is that the human body has a little over 600 muscles. But when it comes to reading and meditation, so what I've learned is that the human body is made up of a little more than 600 muscles.
It's time to say, say what up to the live. Niggas say they outside, we outside. What they say, we outside. Oh, we outside. Oh, the mother, they say they outside. Yo, happy B-Day.
And so that application in itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you something. I'm gonna teach you something for your birthday. Teach you something.
Well, that application.
I got gifts that worth more than money.
The physical. So if I'm reading for hours,
I got gifts that's worth more than money.
Because it's a mental application. And our mind, as much as we would like to believe, is inside of our.
I got gifts worth more than money. Let's see how gangster I am. Let's see where I evolved to. Oh shit! I can't even get my fucking sneakers on. I can't even get my fucking sneakers on. Oh. I'm gonna say this shit fast too. I had to shoot this shit from the hip in the car. Oh shit. You say the outside. I wish this shit had a magnet on this shit. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, you ain't gonna be here talking. Shut up. Come here, little shit. Yes. Nigga not even scared either. Look, this nigga not even scared. This nigga's not even scared. Oh, sit your ass down. No more. No more. Yeah, we back. We back outside. But we gonna learn some shit. We back. Steady outside. We back. Let's go back to learning. Let's hit my phone. I might take my phone. Jesus Christ.
We're actually tapping into a network of consciousness. So if I was to get an empty bottle,
oh yeah, wait, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back, y'all. I gotta listen to this one.
Physical. So if I'm reading, so staying still requires more muscle than actually being. You know, when you read, you actually get a chance to hear yourself think at one point or the other if you do it quite frequently. And what I've learned is that
I gotta go back for y'all.
Actually,
this is shit.
To contemplate on my own.
Let's go, y'all. Get your fucking head together. Get your fucking brains together.
It transitioned into meditation.
Let's go.
Me being able to read, I was able to question myself without fear or insecurity of somebody looking at me like I was foolish. You know, when you read, you actually get a chance to hear yourself think at one point or the other if you do it quite frequently. And what I've learned is that the human body has a little over 600 muscles. But when it comes to reading and meditation, you have to use. What I've learned is that the human body is made up of a little more than 600 muscles. And we could try to use 3 of the most active sports or active exercises and combine them, even if it wasn't humanly possible to do all 3 of them at the same time. And what we'll find is we're still going to be able to use as much as muscles as it takes for you to read or to meditate. So staying still requires more muscle than actually being physically active. And so that application in itself.
Good about being lazy then. I'm not athletic at all.
Well, that application of thinking transcends the physical. So if I'm reading for hours, I'm not even physical for hours because it's a mental application. And our mind, as much as we would like to believe is inside of our head, we're actually tapping into a network of consciousness. So if I was to get an empty bottle, could I pour the space out the bottle? Of course not. The space outside the bottle is no different from the space in the bottle. The bottle is the only distinction because it creates the illusion that the space is separate and different from each other. But you can't pour space out of a bottle. Space is. The mind is. So we tap into different parts of a mental network. The mental network is not exclusive to nobody in particular. We may have a different conduit to transmit the ideas called the body. The melanin may be a better receptor to pick up certain data, but ultimately consciousness just is, and anyone can tap into it. So understanding that, I've come to terms from reading how exponential a role it played on reshaping my views and my perceptions, and then came eating. So I realized that I wasn't the madman that I thought I wanted to be, or that some people thought I was. If I just got the opportunity, and I believe that most people just got the opportunity, we could just convince enough people to take in the right mental nutrition. Because some of us is malnutrition when it comes to intellect, because we're not feeding the mind the right ideas and the right thoughts. We feed the mind music that makes us remember the worst events in our life. We feed our minds ideas and negative thoughts that actually debilitate us, and also gives us the impetus to tear other people down. So I've learned that if we can just get the right curriculum to people, it not only will reshape or remold their ideas, but that whole chassis of thought will make us anew, and we'll become a better people. So yes, it's a work in progress, but we have to try to reverse that which has been done to us as Africans living in our diaspora here in America, suffering from an acculturation process. And all that merely means is that we've adopted foreign ideas and only in turn to appreciate it for our very own. So we have customs and traditions that would be foreign to us in antiquity that we've adopted in contemporary times under the belief that it was always ours. And all we did was modify these cultures to conform to the construct that exists here today. And that's unhealthy, because once we start tracing back where these cultures have their origin, there can be no pride because we never see our face in entirety. And just like food must correspond with the people that grow or live amongst that particular area, so much the culture. The culture is the subconscious mind of the people. Matter of fact, common customs is a calculus system that precipitates culture.
Let me ask you, I'm glad you brought that up, man. I would say that you're probably the first mainstream pop culture black polygamist that I've ever seen, like in mainstream pop culture. And then I heard in an interview you said the only time people relate polygamy, they relate it to pimping. Now, I've done a few documentary films on the pimp culture myself. So please explain that to me, because how did you come about to say polygamy is the way that you want to live your life?
Well, one of my teachers, Imam Baba Oyo, though I'm not Muslim, he had several wives, and his teacher had 16 wives, stemming from Africa. He gave me a strong economic perspective of it. And in my studies, I've learned that polygyny, the one that corresponds to me, polygamy speaks to all the different variant forms of men and women, and multiple of them are the same, working in that kind of setting. Polygyny more exclusively or more better identifies what I'm doing, one man and multiple sisters. So being polygynous, I've learned through my studies that during times of war, it was customary for women to cleave on to another male's family when her husband died or got killed in war or got captured. She would become part of another family to save and sustain the family and to maintain and restore balance in the community that is the family. And when I took that into consideration, realizing how many of us is in a lower income community, it's virtually, I won't say it's virtually impossible to really achieve the goal we conceptualize without a strong business model. Polygyny, as I facilitated, or as we facilitate in our household, is more about the business model than it is about the convention of a man having sex with as much as people as possible. There are several people out here, men and women, who have children in numbers that I would probably never approach anytime soon, because I believe sex has become their vice. And a big part of men's biggest misconception is believing that just merely making children asserts their manhood. So these are social anomalies that are bound to be precipitated in light of people lacking resources, being depressed, being stressed, and miseducated. Whereby
So I just want to make sure I'm following you. You're a little bit sharper than me, brother, on this.
Right, no problem.
So when you building your family, it's not for the purpose of building a bunch of kids and having a family. Because usually when I think of polygamy, it means I got.
Oh, well, star. Now, yeah, that shit was some deep shit. Got more. I ain't gonna lie. You should congratulate him that he motherfucking standing up motherfucking strong with the black women. That's what you need to congratulate the nigga on. Shit is crazy. Oh wow, like oh shit, like they do it, they surprised. Hating, it's another thing. Hating, it's crazy. Hating on the black man that stand up with the black women. father, take care of his kids, raise his kids. Should be fucking shitting on the niggas that got 4 women that don't fucking take care of them. All these niggas out here that don't, yo, this shit be crazy. Say nothing to them niggas. Niggas that don't take care of their kids or got bad wives that ain't with them, they don't say nothing to them niggas. Shit crazy. You gonna skip that part. My bad, y'all. I'm looking at World Star too, man. I like to be informed. You know what I'm saying? Know what's going on. I'm looking at the news and all. I don't believe that shit. I know that shit is some bullshit. Some bullshit, but look at see what the fuck they got going on. You gotta watch them niggas. Watch everything. Watch everything. My motherfucking sources being informed probably not that great. Yeah, I just got a World Star. Whatever pop up on a motherfucking YouTube and shit. Fucking 2-minute shit, depending on the topic. But I still try to be informed though. Yeah, I'm informed. Man, hey, you talking about fucking be careful, and then just kill us. Word. You're on point. One thing is the other. That's how that shit operates. That's how that motherfucking machine operates. Yeah, we gonna skip that part. We want to get into like metaphysics and motherfucking science and shit like that.
Dies a bunch of wives
shit.
so he can have a lot of kids.
Well, we see an economic
hearing
basis to which end we can determine when the next child should be born, intact. So per each child, we can give them what they're due when they're brought into this world. We don't want to handicap children.
With that concept, which sounds like a legitimate concept, what is the purpose of the several wives? How many wives do you have now?
4.
4.
When on in timely fashion.
So you have enough.
Because I believe sex has become their vice. And a big part of making resources being the
So when you building your family, this guy's a bunch of wives so he can have a lot of kids.
well economic basis to which end we can on in timely fashion. 4.
4 wives. Why 4 wives?
Each time it makes sense, and we can incorporate another special sister that can contribute to the greater whole, as well as for us to be able to contribute to her as an individual, then we take it on. This is not a scenario where at random I'm constantly probing to get different women. I've been with everybody for over 10 years and with my first wife for over 18.
That's impressive.
And I never elected to be with another woman simply because my first wife was never enough for me. My first wife is enough for me every day of the week. Every woman I'm with is enough for me. Every woman I'm with is the right woman. In fact, black women in general, when in the right state of mind, are the best women on planet Earth. Even when they're out their damn mind, I still wouldn't trade them in for no other race. I have that much faith and conviction in our sisters because they are actually loyal and they deal with a lot of our shortcomings and stay with us, but they don't get enough credit for that. So people say, well, that's game, but I understand because the type of women that they associate themselves with day to day or are just around beyond circumstances they control shapes the way they think about women. But I'm around women that are highly reputable as far as womanhood is concerned. So my disposition about who the black woman is predicated upon the type of women I'm with every day, and the things that they do is why I attribute to them Godship. I say I worship the black woman. So as far as having
shit, man.
Do you,
extra women or multiple
do you get offended if somebody say what you're saying is game?
No, I don't. I understand that they're poorly educated. No different from when they say he's a pimp. But considering, you have to have a reference point. Like, we're failing as parents because a lot of us grew up for how women and men get together or how they should break apart. And those are my best reference points for what I do in a situation. In a household, then chances are I'm going to be in error more times than less. So when someone likens what I do to pimping, the biggest point of reference is knowledge as a brother. I appreciate what they're looking at right there. So the conception of it. So now, outside of gym, outside of you feel me? He's prostituting the women he's with. Do what? Meditate, pray, read, study. Time for yourself. So let's do the math.
Wait a second, brother. Let me just
We need the math now. You gotta do the math.
Okay, we're gonna do it. Now, I know you can't possibly assume that every relationship with a pimp and his chicks is under those circumstances where they're not praying, meditating, or they're not.
Oh, not at all. I have a problem with the prostitution part.
Okay.
Our black woman is sacred.
Okay.
I have a big problem with her being prostituted. Right? Of the black woman.
Okay.
Because why on earth would the black man then take his role and prostitute her? Subject her to a higher probability of disease. She has to diminish her role as a woman in mind and be reduced to that of the nature of a child. I would never say that we are massively incarcerated. Homosexuality on the rise, out the question. 10 out of 24 are gone. Because have a discussion about the relationship she needs to have with her friends. We didn't.
Come on, man. Need some fucking science and some shit. Hold up.
Give me sure. Try
Good old science. Oh, yeah, sit your punk ass down.
To ask me that is under the pretense that I think what I'm doing is wrong.
Exactly.
So,
speaking of the race, what are your thoughts on Tommy Sotomayor and Tariq Nasheed incident at Vlad Studios?
I feel the same.
I see you on Vlad.
Oh, man, fuck this shit. This shit trash.
Now,
I hope y'all learned something.
You got this Rolls Royce, but you asking us for something. You got a Rolls Royce?
I did. Ooh, shit. Yes, sir. City outside. Lord, cool. I made that one at my house. That came out. B. Teach y'all something. I don't know what the fuck it is, but y'all gonna learn something. Oh shit. Okay. That's my motherfucker ass somebody fucking talk to. That shit is like the best shit. Teach some motherfucking shit. Let's see, I should call my man and see if teach that nigga something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tired, man. Yo, man, you fucking. Yo, we came. Our motherfucking body is the conduit to this vibrational plane. Yeah, that's what our bodies are. You ain't from here. You from some other place. This consciousness is not from fucking here. It's not from planet Earth. Or this dimension, I should say. I believe, I don't know. Matter of fact, it can't be in this dimension. Consciousness can't be in this fucking dimension. But I know the heart is the motherfucking the outlet of this shit. Wow, that's why that shit always beat from day one. Shit start beating. That shit start beating. Yeah, you ain't gonna be here no more. Hands up. Even when it slows down to so your body, your other organisms and little fucking cells and other organisms in your body can repair itself and all that shit. Yeah, even the heart slows down when you go into that fucking that state. Yeah. And I just realized, yeah, where the fuck are we? We are covered, we are surrounded in motherfucking darkness. Yeah, the sun is mad far away, that's what gives us light, but we are surrounded in darkness. The daytime is illusion. That's just the sun shining on the motherfucking planet from millions and millions of miles away. But we are in darkness. Hope y'all ain't scared of the dark. Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. Hope y'all not scared of the dark. Electricity and light is life. Yep, that's life. I believe I don't fucking know. But I know all of you, go sit your fuck ass. Yo, come back up here again. Watch what I do. I'm whip you again. Whip your ass again. What the fuck you did? Shut up. Whip you again. What the fuck you did, stupid? Go fucking some shit up. Audio. Say outside, people. Yeah. Look at this. Hi, fucking house. Go outside. Take my ass in the house. Oh, you jump your ass up here again and pick your fucking house. Yeah, man. Yeah, the heart. That shit is important, man. I think that's where consciousness comes from, man. If you store information in your brain, right? That's why, like, when you die, yeah, that shit is gone. You leave here, you leave the dimension, and when you're born again with a new heart, a new germ from that never conduit, that heart again, you're right back in here. But you don't know shit because your bodies with stored information. Word. So I gotta figure out how the fuck niggas be reincarnating and know these memories or people, I don't know. from that consciousness when it went in the fucking dimension and it took some cells with it. Traveled to the fucking next person or some shit. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But your heart, that shit's crazy. Your stomach is encased in fucking neurons, and so is your heart. And it's encased in a whole bunch of other shit. I gotta fucking find that shit to explain it to you how ill your fucking heart is. Yeah, that's why that shit beat all the fucking time. That shit stop beating, you're gone. Leave this motherfucking plane. Yeah. It'll blur the whole fucking memories. Memories and all that shit will make emotions and all that other crazy shit. So, yeah, you are what you eat. It feeds the cells in the body what it wants, what it needs to thrive. Yeah, once you do that, yeah, you become better. And I believe teach us what we need to learn is that there's more out there than what they fucking teach us. Yes. Gotta be smart people. I'm falling the fucking asleep, but you gotta be smart people. It's more to learn than what the fuck they teach us. Yeah, this shit is amazing. This consciousness shit is fucking amazing. And I know for me, yeah, I'm more powerful than I thought I was. Yeah, just with this learning and knowledge shit. And my experience is the pictures in my brain from my experiences. Make me who I am today in a sense, as far as like skill and emotion too, emotions and all that shit. You know, the way I perceive things and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm starting to learn like this shit's crazy. Like, yeah, we see what we see is not really what we see, and what we hear is not really what we, no, it is, but in a sense, like this shit is crazy. Yeah, we seeing like vibrations and shit that give the communication to the brain, the related pictures to the brain. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Well, all these parts is interconnectable. The heart, the stomach, and the brain. All of this is connected. Remember that shit. Right. With women, it's the womb, the stomach, the heart, and the brain. Yep. Yep. So, you know, you should ill shit, y'all. You should ill shits. Feed themselves the right shit. Feed your body the right shit. Entities that live inside of you. That makes you. That makes up your physical. Makes up your biology. Feed them well, and they're gonna treat you well as far as your storage unit, which is your brain, and also treat your conduit to life, which is your heart. Treats that shit well too. You know what I'm saying? Make it work more efficiently. As far as everything, your brain, everything. You eat right, everything gonna run more efficiently, and yeah, you're gonna have a better outcome. Then consciousness, though, that's a persona that's very hard to explain. So that aspect is feed the mind, you feed the soul. But I ain't no fucking genius, so I ain't no fucking. Just gotta keep learning. I know that much. I can tell you, knowledge is power. I can keep learning is key, and knowledge is power. I can tell you that much. Keep learning. All that religion shit and all that other shit. I mean, you can learn it. There's nothing wrong with learning it, but believing it is two different things. I like to believe in more concrete and less contradictory things is my reference of what I deem fact. So, yeah, I actually research what I learned, and to me, the best research is yourself. You doing it yourself, and as far as you. Yeah, so yeah, I know avocado, that shit work. That shit do kill depression. That shit really make you feel better and shit like that. When you eat good, you feel good. And yeah, when you eat greens, when you eat shit with iron fluorine, like leafy greens, it fill you quicker than eating meat. That shit don't have that turn off switch. It's not alkaline. It's not it's not liquid with electricity running through it to tell your body to coincide with your body to tell it shut off when it's too much iron. You know what I'm saying? Meat don't got that. You know what I'm saying? You kill it and burn it, that shit dead. That shit don't give you no signals, but it still got protein and it's easy accessible. But that easy accessible got motherfucking shit that give you cancer. You know what I'm saying? So gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. You know, that's it. I'm gonna roll up and shit. Hope y'all learned something. I was falling asleep talking to y'all motherfuckers. It's getting hot in here. So I'm not talking about fucking car. Need some more coffee. Sleep no close the doors. Shit is crazy. About to go to my crib, get some coffee. It's fucking hot. Oh, shit. I'm about to whip Oreo ass. This nigga getting on my nerves. Nah, he doing shit. Still want to whip his ass, though. Yeah, I'm black for real. Yeah, so if I teach you something, shit. Something you gotta learn. Shit. I was dozing off. I was teaching and sleeping at the same time. Talk about, oh, why I keep doing? I gotta look this way. Talk about fucking multitasking. Word. Took a little quick nap. You know what I'm saying? Teaching at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we some shit, man. We powerful shits. Powerful beings, B. There up. Stop joking around. No, but we are powerful beings, though. Not the fuck around, though. Joke around. Shut up, boy. Kick your fucking ass. Oreo, such your ass there. Shut up. Kick your ass. Dummy dog. Dummy dog. Oreo heard his name, going crazy. Oreo for your ass. They say they outside. Yeah. No, I don't have it on this. No, I don't know. Let me see, but I used to have it, but when I changed.
Yo, Gang Glorious. We love YouTube. You already know.
They say they outside.
Eye God.
They say they outside.
It's the eye God. It's the eye God. You already know the eye God in the building.
They say they
Stizzle
outside.
Vision, Stizzleini. You don't want to talk to me. Don't ask me no questions about Kyle COVID. You don't want to hear the truth. It might separate me from you. telling you, if I tell you the truth about what's going on right now, you're like, yo, I'm not gonna like that guy. I'm not gonna like that guy. So I'm gonna just let you holler at the PitMonster. He can explain it better. He got a better delivery than me. He my younger bro, but he told me, yo, you got a bad delivery.
Yeah. Communication
he said, yo, communication, your delivery is crazy.
Yeah, people's intimidated by you. They think you trying to debo them and beat them up and shit. I ain't too far from you though, Steve. I'm a fucking hoolie too. I be trying though. I try to communicate better.
Look, when you cut it and chop it, see, I'm a nigga who cut it and chop it. Yeah, half of the words you like, yo, this, we great. Like the news stations. Get the sense in that. Shit is going on like you got.
Well, yeah. I used to have it, but when I changed my screen, the shit, I had to restore my phone. Yeah. You know, Dr. Dre called it brain aneurysm.
Everybody call my phone. Like,
oh,
we here, we moved.
Yeah, I ain't had nothing.
No call from nobody who's in the family, but everybody else is outside calling me. Like, I'm on the phone. The shit ring, I answer it. The shit ring again. I'm like, we don't. What the fuck?
Yeah, Stott, I'm used to the nonsense, so I just try to. I gotta.
197 or 100.
Yeah, I be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but but that's how it goes. People, what they do, like I should be having me in the morning. They try to find out information. That's why they do that to you. They don't know. Oh no, I ain't hear it. That's why. Oh yeah, everybody probably thought it's happened over here, probably. Well, I'm glad you said something because I didn't even know. Police could have been blitzing and all types of, but I ain't got shit in there. I ain't hustling anywhere. I'm good. I'm chilling. Yeah, of course. Yep. Yeah, we gonna. I'm about to go find out. That shit made me nosy like a motherfucker. I ain't do shit. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Pay attention, y'all. Niggas is shooting. I ain't know. Niggas is shooting. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm alright. Shooting around the corner. I didn't even hear that shit. Didn't even hear it. Yes.